Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode. The 1,000 subscribers special. That's what I should have titled it. No, thanks everyone for joining the chat already. Holy, Shelly made it in first. What's up, Q made it in second. Let's check it out. Is it really coming up on my account? I don't know. Sometimes my account, I notice other people are like, oh, you got all these new subscribers. It's like they're always last to tell me, it seems. Holy shit, we did make it to the 1,000 sub mark. Holy fucking shit. I can't believe it. That looks crazy. I don't know, does YouTube give you a notification and say congratulations? I don't see anything, but wow, we really did it. I'll have to check my YouTube or Google account. Yeah, thanks everyone. Holy shit, 1,000 subs. I never thought I'd live to see the day. Miracles are possible. No, today was such an exciting day too. Especially, what a wild day for it to happen on. Now I've been searching my room, trying to find that camera, so I said, fuck it, I'm just ordering a new camera. I can't spend 2 months looking for this goddamn camera. So sadly, I own a camera, and I had to buy a copy of it to replace it so I could finish making the fucking videos. That's the worst thing about hoarding. If anyone ever wonders, like, maybe hoarding isn't that bad, keep all this junk around, you don't want to do it because in the long run, you're just going to start losing the shit you need. And then once you can't find the shit you need, what good was it to save all that junk that you didn't need? Yeah, try to stay organized. I don't know, I'm not the greatest person for advice, but man, that sucks. When I hoarded and the worst part is I just found the camera. Like maybe 2 weeks before I started looking for it. I was like, boy, I better not lose this. And then what happens? Lost it. Well, I think what happened is I moved it aside so that I wouldn't lose it. And wherever I put it so I wouldn't lose it, I can't find it. That happens every fucking time. But no, anyways, the good news is I got outside, took a bike ride to the lake today. Weather is almost prime for fucking filming. We're like any day now. It was tempting. I could have filmed today, actually. But it would have been still risky. So I might as well just wait another couple days. Don't get too carried away. I got all summer to film. I don't want to break my camera right off in the first week. Yeah, so next episode, I think within like a week, we should have an outdoor video. Let's get some more flowers for the potato memes, man. Jesus, I hope he's doing okay. All right, and for Shelly too. Thanks again, Shelly. Appreciate it. I don't know, I wish I could see. It looks like a lot of days since Lelanders subbed has been here, so I might actually have to replace him. We'll see. He was one of my oldest, like, dedicated fans. I don't know what I think he said what happened was he was switching games. I know a lot of people don't like Clone Evolution for too long term. I got hooked on it long term, but a lot of people are hump it and dump it. Right, let's see. No, when I went to the lake today, holy fuck, man. Everything outside was so beautiful. It was amazing. Hey, what happened here? I didn't see any reward quiz. Did the reward quiz happen yet? What happened? Oh, the battle's still going. Alright, I don't dare look. Oh, fuck. Tied 1 win apiece. You gotta be shitting me. Fuck, man. I should have went for Shori, right? If I would have bet on Shori, everyone would have been like, hey, you could have just bet on Shori and won. Fuck. Holy, 5 viewers, 2 likes. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Oh, what's up, Q's back after not playing for 2 months? Well, it's good. I'm really glad you're back. Now, some days I wonder if it's just people with duplicate accounts or if each person's actually a real person. It's hard to tell with YouTube names, right? Even with real people names, I can barely keep track. No, man, when I got to the lake was so nice, sunny. Fucking tons of ice in the lake still. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I didn't think there'd be that much ice still. Oh yeah, so many people, like everywhere outside is packed. All the outdoor patios packed to capacity. Basically, like everyone just dying to get out and do stuff. So many hot babes out jogging. Couldn't believe it. Very motivational. I'm like, man, I gotta get my fat ass together here. there's like a whole world full of fucking smoking hot babes all training to get into good shape, and what am I doing? Fucking sitting on the computer and getting fat. No wonders. Can't blame the lockdown for being single forever. Really got to get my act together. No, I seen this one chick. Oh my god, man, she was so hot. I was like, holy shit. I think she was even a little bit older than me, but I was like, man, she was still like drop dead gorgeous. Jogging down the trail with a transparent top and no bra sure helped. But I was like, holy shit, man. Some people are so bold. I guess in Canada it is legal to go topless, but I did not expect it in the winter. It's like still freezing out. Yeah, that really cheered me up though. I was like, dear God, I got so much energy today now. It's like just hanging out with other human beings. I was like, fucking hey. Gotta get out more. I know like they keep telling us to stay home, but dear God, man, you get really down in the dumps staying home for too long. I don't know what it is. It's like just hanging out with, not even hanging out, just like being within sight of other people seems to help. Being alone all the time just gets to you. All right, we got so much for the casino event action. Come on, give it a sweep. No, it's such a weird phenomenon. I don't know. I think I mentioned another episode. But back when I was a kid, or at least a teenager, what it was guys would go around in cars and whistle, like wolf call at people, right? Like whistling at hot chicks. I even had a guy whistle at my ass and say nice ass one time when I biked past him. And then when I turned around and he seen I had a beard, he's like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, you should really make sure you check the gender before you start yelling out nice ass. But anyways, yeah, so I was thinking, dear God. Man, oh man. Well, yeah, that's what I was seeing, was the exact opposite. I've seen it a few times now, where I'm really surprised. What is it, like cars packed full of hot chicks, like, I don't know, college chicks or hopefully university girls or something. And yeah, and they're going around wolf whistling and calling at guys. I was like, isn't that weird? Like when I was growing up, it was always the opposite. I'm not complaining about it or anything, but it seems so weird. Yeah, sorry, Shelly. I'm trying to keep it clean. I know, every time I find out there's teenage girls listening to the show, I'm like, oh God. Gonna have to watch what I say every time now. No, I'm trying to keep it pretty much the same, just not as gross, hopefully. Now, I was thinking too, when I was outside exploring my city, it's nice to see all the renovations being completed. There's so many different vlog topics for my local residents. I can be like, hey guys, check out what's happening in this part of the city. And I'll get tons of views that way, so yeah, I should be very, very fortunate. As bad as the world seems some days, there's so many good things happening. I gotta try to focus more on the good, not so much getting worked up about the bad shit. Alright, let's go do some casino stuff. Now, I'm sure, Shelly, if you want to come out and hang out at the universities in my city, there's lots of hot guys for you to drool over, too. I've seen a few. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not sure who's a hot guy or who isn't. Can't help you with that. No, you can join those other girls and drive around the city whistling at guys. That's what happens in my city, apparently. Once you become 18 or whatever. Now, technically in Canada, the drinking age is 19. So maybe that's how it works. 18-year-old girls go around whistling at people until they're allowed into bars. They have to wait one more year. Alright, let's do the casino spins. Let's try our luck at Darius. Hey, Top Shelf, how's it going? Yeah, let's get a bowl going. I packed a couple today. Ah, fuck. That wasn't a very good first spin. Let's try our luck again. I just got my hopes up because we got the chip right off the first one last time. You know, who was I kidding? I was like, oh, I don't need those other heroes. And then I checked who they were, and I could use one of them. So I shouldn't be saying I can't use any of them. Holy fuck, come on, game. Why you gotta hold out on me like this? There we go. There's another purple. What the fuck? It didn't say already extracted. Is it just me, or did it not say already extracted? Yeah, the game's a little bit glitchy lately. Everyone noticed that? Like, that one glitch we were hoping worked in our favor, it was somewhat only at least partial illusion. I don't know how many it actually let me keep. I didn't count it. Well, at least we're winning some red scrolls. And I was thinking this chick here, who is it, Elizabeth? Yeah, she's Queen Elizabeth. That's who I need pretty bad. So I shouldn't be saying I don't need anyone in the casino. Oh, the purple weapons don't say already extracted. Alright, thanks, Top Shelf. You're high as a kite, but you're still clearing things up for me. Thank God, someone's paying attention. Yeah, I was hoping it would, because when it does, it makes it easier to narrow it down, right? Oh, we got a purple. Yeah, those didn't either, right? So it's just that, and those two that do. Alright, let's look at Royal. Should we do a Royal spin? I really only need Son of the Black Hole. I was hoping I could get some better heroes in here. Let's do one just for the fun of it. We haven't done a 10 draw on the Royal for a while. They'll probably give us one of these two. I'll be like, fuck, what a waste. But alright, let's try it. Oh, they gave us her Harsh Assassin. That wasn't so bad. I like Harsh Assassin. I definitely didn't mind that luck. Never complained about hot babes. Alright, let's see here. Now, if anyone's wondering, I don't constantly talk about hot babes non-stop in real life. I have to sleep sometimes. No. Just, yeah. Alright, let's try 10. Don't want to get greedy this time. I feel like I'm getting a little greedy these days. Now that I've become a professional YouTuber, it's totally gone to my head. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it is kind of weird. So I guess technically I'm a professional YouTuber if they approve me for monetization. If they don't, then I'll still be an amateur. So only time will tell. I'll let everyone know how the monetization process goes. You'll probably know if you see my account banned. You'll be like, oh, I guess the monetization didn't go so well. Alright, so what should we do? Time-sensitive stuff. Time-sensitive stuff. Oh, that's cool. Is he your older brother, I hope? We don't want to be getting 5-year-olds watching the show. I just can't handle that. No, I'm just kidding. It's like soon I'll be having an army of all kids watching. Not that I hate kids or anything, but I'm like one of those adults that usually doesn't babysit because I'm not really good at looking after kids. No, he's 8. Alright. Well, make sure you tell him don't do anything I do. That's the goal in life. Alright, so here, let's try to beat this one. I'm a very bad example. Prime example of what not to do. No, I'm almost 50, still living in my mom's basement, so if you're going to try emulating what I do, look where it gets you. Stop being so mean. Now, I shouldn't make fun of the goal. Before I turn 50, you just wait. I'll be out back on my own again. Ah, Shelly's brother subbed. Thanks for subbing. Hope you got your parents' permission to be watching YouTube. I think that's how it works, isn't it? Now, and YouTube's very specific. Cannot promote smoking or drinking to minors. So make sure you guys don't do any of this shit. It's horrible. No, I constantly bitch all the time about how much I hate smoking and drinking. How much it's ruined my life. Gonna end up in a van down by the river soon. If I'm lucky. I was watching that show out of Russia the other day. It was kind of funny. I never realized that poor people in Russia buy houses. I was like, what the fuck? Poor people are buying houses? It's like a poor person in Russia is like a fucking millionaire in this country. Now we are looking at some of the different real estates in my city now, or even like neighboring cities, Toronto and such. You can get shacks for like $1 million. I was like, what the fuck? Shack? Really? Now some days I want to bitch about it, but I'm like, man, if I really want to get a cheap place, I gotta fucking be like previous generations did. Sort of like my grandparents' generation. When they wanted something cheap, they couldn't just move somewhere where everything was cheap and they got everything handed to them. They had to fucking move somewhere where everything was cheap and it was fucking a nightmare. They had to build everything from scratch. Fucking even starving at some point. So I was like, dear God, can you imagine? So really, if we want fucking cheap real estate, we want a cheap city to live in, you're gonna have to move to the fucking boonies in the middle of nowhere and start up a fucking life from scratch. Hope that other people move to the same city and build it up too, so that the same thing can happen to what our parents did, where they bought into a cheap fucking small town and ended up booming one day. It's really the only thing you can do. You can't just keep bitching and saying, oh fuck, I need everything. Give me everything for cheap. I want it. Alright, at least we're beating these guys, no problem. Famous last word. We'll skip ahead because we got lots to do today. So that's what I figure, like, man, every time I bank money this summer, I just got to keep thinking, I'm going to invest it in fixing my place up north. As much as I'd like to try to buy like an apartment or something in the city, or not buy, rent an apartment, it's just like treading water, right? You're not really getting anywhere. There's no way I'm going to ever be able to make money off my apartment. It's like a fucking money pit. You just throw money in, there's no way to get it out. It's like Oak Island. The treasure's already long gone. Now, if anyone's wondering where the treasure at Oak Island is, it's buried under the fucking White House. Now, that Roosevelt president, they said that he didn't get it out with the mining mission or the mining equipment because there was too much fog. But other people saying he used the fog to get it out when no one was looking. And he's a Freemason, so it makes you wonder. If I had to put it on anyone to move the Ark out of the money pit somewhere, especially the White House, I would leave it to the Freemasons. They could pull it off. Alright, so for today's beer, just going with the bucket beer special that my province offers, proudly brewed in Ontario. It's called Laker Lager, 5%. Tastes okay cold. To be honest, I kind of hate the taste of it. My whole life I tried beers that I hated all of them. Then one day I tried President's Choice or No Name beer and I fucking started to love beer. I don't know what's with that beer. So if you ever want to make sure you don't become addicted to beer, just don't try too many kinds. So boy, one day you find that kind you like and it's hard not to keep drinking it. So if you ever find a beer that you really hate, try to keep buying that. And you'd be like, oh fuck, I'll never get addicted to this shit. It's like reversed vacations. I'm thinking I'm almost due for a reversed vacation. Sometimes you gotta go somewhere that's like a fucking war zone, horrible, work your ass off for like 2 weeks, and then come back and you're like, oh dear God, living here in my normal life is much better than that reversed vacation. So that's the one thing, if you go on vacations to paradises, you come back to your normal life, what happens? You get depressed, you're like, oh fuck man, that island destination was way better than where I live. Holy fuck, I don't know if anyone heard the world news. See if we get any video game news. I think there was something too. But for, yeah, the world news, Tanzania, the country where all the popular YouTubers have been going to escape to try to get away from the lockdown so they can keep their travel shows going. Well, it turns out, fucking Tanzania's president fucking died this week. And it was weird because The Guardian, one of the media outlets sponsored by the Gates Foundation, turns out that they fucking published an article saying that they need to find some way to get rid of that president because he's the one that's holding back their fucking agenda for the vaccine. So I guess technically the reporters are saying that the president might have died of the virus, and other people are saying that no, he just actually had bad heart problems and he died from that. And he was in his 60s, so it's hard to say. Like, people really do die in their 40s of heart conditions. Some days when my fucking heart meter goes off, I pay attention because I'm like, holy fuck, man. I'm in my 40s now, so no fucking around, right? Can't be pushing it up until like the 130s and shit. Once I get past 120, I start trying to rest a little. No, so praying for everyone in Tanzania. Hopefully that situation works out. Because, man, what were they saying? That his vice president might not be the greatest to be in charge, so... Holy fuck. Can you imagine? So I'm going to watch my travel YouTubers and see what they're saying. Because they're fucking on the ground, like, in Tanzania right now. So they'll get to find out from the locals what they think about their president dying. Pretty sure they're going to have, like, a huge funeral, right? Oh, that's good. No, it was good that Shelly did the right thing and made sure if you're under 18 or whatever the YouTube rule is, make sure that you ask your parents' permission. I know Canada's ridiculous. We got the ask parents' permission rule for a lot of shit too. I don't think, like when I was a kid, you used to be able to get your parents' permission. You could go and buy smokes for them and stuff. Have like a little note that said it was from your parents and you could buy the cigarettes for them and bring it back. Can't ask permission to do that anymore. I think right when I was like still like just like 1 or 2 or maybe 3 years old, they still had a vending machine for smokes. But that was because I was born in the last month of the 70s. 70s was a fucking wild time. I only lived for like a couple weeks in the 70s, but it was the most wild weeks of my life. Just kidding. 70s explains everything, right? All right. Victory. All right, so let's do a little bit more. Holy shit, we're getting close to beating this, up to 100%. Yeah, you better be careful with your brother that he doesn't get a hold of your parents' credit card. Started buying all these purple gems for clone evolution. I just heard a story about that on the news where some kids got a hold of credit cards and boy, it's a few grand later. It'd be tempting, eh? Just buy up all your fucking jewels that you need. Get grounded for a few weeks. Not trying to tell anyone what to do that. Nah, some days I worry that my nephew's gonna start watching the show, but I think he's already too old for the show. He's progressed already. Nah, I think he was more into my stuff when he was like, yeah, same thing, early teens. Now he has a girlfriend and he's like driving and shit, he doesn't have time. Alright, 99%, let's give it a try. Now that's one thing, you can't really hate on younger viewers in YouTube because YouTube is mainly younger viewers. Because a lot of people that are young actually have the fucking time to still watch YouTube. Once you become an adult, you start working so much and looking after your kids that you're fucking lucky if you get an hour a day to watch YouTube. Nothing short of a miracle. Now the only reason I have lots of time is because I failed pretty much at everything and haven't actually had a family yet. So I don't have the responsibilities of trying to raise money. So I can just help out my uncle in his disabled situation right now and get a cheap place to stay. Not really have to worry about bringing in shitloads of money. Although I probably should be focusing on trying to start a family, but man, it's not for everyone, right? No, I think of my health too. What's going to happen to me when I get older if I don't have any kids to help look after me? I'll pretty much have to be really nice to my nieces and nephews and hopefully they'll look after me. That'll be nice. Better start buying them lots of Nintendo. Be like, come on guys, you want to help me? Yeah, my dad used to always buy the rolling papers from the vending machines because he was worried that the people at the store would find out that he smoked. I was like, why would they care if you smoked, right? Like, yeah, so he was always buying them from the vending machine. That would be the coolest, eh? A vending machine that sells rolling papers. I wish I would have saved a picture of that. Yeah, it was pretty wild. A lot of that stuff died down like right when I was like becoming like 4 or 5 years old. So it's like some of my earliest memories. Yeah, I was from the generation where in my city, everyone still was allowed to smoke inside. So you could like smoke in McDonald's and shit. McDonald's had ashtrays with McDonald's symbols in them. Yeah, it's funny how much changed just in one generation. Makes me kind of wonder, like, what is it going to be like for your guys' grandkids or something? We probably will have bases on the fucking moon or Mars. People will be living entire generations indoors. It'll be pretty fucked up. Holy shit, 2 purples. Yes! Woo! Yeah! Alright, thanks everyone in my team for leaving that so that we could finish it. Really appreciate it. Or the guild, or whatever it's called. Yeah. No, I was thinking in the States you could probably still do that because when I took my last trip to the States was just before, fuck, what year was it? It must have been 2019. Yeah, so anyways, 2019 I went to the States, and yeah, you could still smoke indoors where I was in Buffalo. So like all the casinos had ashtrays inside, the restaurants had ashtrays inside. But what they had was smoking sections. So you couldn't just smoke anywhere, you had to smoke in like a designated part of the building that had better ventilation. I was tempted actually, I should have bought a pack of cigarettes. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, what the fuck, man? Here I'm in the States and they got the cheap smokes and I forgot to buy a pack. That was even back when I was smoking. Now, the reason I would go to the States on casino trips is luckily where I live, what it used to be before the fucking lockdowns, is it's one of the bigger cities. So what happens is my city has a bus tour place. And the bus tour place gets hired by every casino within like a 5-hour bus ride. And why the casinos hire them is they'll pay that bus company to drive a whole bus full of people to their casino, stay for 5 hours, and then go home. So what happens is the bus company sells tickets like, hey, does anyone want to come on a bus trip to a casino? And it's usually a bus ticket that costs $10, and they'll give you a free buffet. So right there, you're getting a free buffet for like $10. So most people are like, hell, let's just go for the buffet, and if we lose all our money at the casino, we'll just wait for the bus and then go home. So that's what I started doing, was going on a lot of bus trips all over the place. It was neat too. I could go to so many different cities. Niagara Falls, Windsor. Windsor is like a city near Detroit. Everyone's probably heard of Detroit. Except it's on the Canadian side. So it's like Detroit has a river, the Detroit River. And the casino that I was partying at was across the river. A place called Windsor. So I could actually see, what is it, the Detroit's arena? What is it called? Auburn Palace or something? I've seen it before, across the river. Never actually went to it. Now, occasionally I go on a bus trip actually to Buffalo. And man, those were exciting. It's wild crossing the border to see what it's like in the States. It's like a time traveling. They still have pennies there. It's like, what the fuck? You guys still use pennies? It's like, I haven't used pennies in like a decade. Our currency phased out pennies, and they made like a nickel the smallest. Which is fucked, because now like cash registers can never fully balance before like pennies, you could always get an even balance on a cash register. Now it's like you always have to round, because you can only go as small as a nickel. Which is kind of like the dumbest system I've ever heard, but hey, we phased out the penny, so must have saved some money to someone. Alright, we're registered. Hasn't broke out yet for a battle. Yeah, they'll give you vouchers too, so that you can gamble like 10 or 20 bucks on the slot machines, and you can't take the money out. So like the only way you can take the money out is whatever you win with that money. So it's like one of those weird vouchers where it's like you can't actually just cash it out and take your money. And it's funny, like I don't know how many of those trips I went on, they also had shows. So it's like not only did they take you to the casino, give you a buffet, but then they also had a big show. So it'd be like a concert or like a game show recording. I seen The Price is Right live twice. I seen Let's Make a Deal or something twice. Jerry Springer was even the host for one of them. I was like, that was sweet. I got to see Jerry Springer live, do a game show. Yeah, so hopefully we get our fucking normal lives back at one point. We can start traveling again. That'll be fucking sweet. I'm so dying for a casino trip. I don't even care about the gambling at the casino. Like usually for the casino, I'll just gamble 20 bucks or whatever I feel comfortable losing. It's almost impossible to win there, so there's no real point in trying a whole bunch of money because you're just picking how much you want to lose. I shouldn't look at it that way, but 9 times out of 10, or even 99 times out of 100, you're going to lose at the casino. I don't know why it's so bad like that. It used to be better when I was growing up. You'd see a lot of people winning at casinos before. I don't really see a lot or even any. Well, especially now, I can't even go. Definitely not seeing any. Yeah, back in my day, we used to buy drugs from gangs. Oh, too bad. I should have recorded that one. That was a pretty good one. Now we can just get them from the government. Now, I don't know if anyone heard the story. MK Ultra was one of the government programs that the CIA ran out of some hospitals in Montreal. They ended up getting busted for it, having to apologize. They're drugging up Canadians with LSD experiments. Yeah, and they called the program MK Ultra. And then now one of the strains of cannabis that my same province sells, or actually a different province, Ontario. Quebec would be Montreal's province. But anyways, yeah. So the same government, Canadian government, they started selling weed, and guess what they named it? MK Ultra. I was like, what the fuck? So that should be a lesson to you. If the government's not telling you they're drugging you, I don't know what is. They called it after their fucking mind control program. Alright, let's check the daily tasks again. My watch is going off. What did it say? That's funny, eh? My watch doesn't realize it. It thinks I'm exercising because my blood pressure's so high. But it doesn't realize I'm just like talking really fast and adrenaline rush for doing a show. It's a good exercise. Yeah, I should like sit back and relax a little bit. Let my watch die down. Yeah, you know what's the weirdest thing at campuses in Canada? Hopefully they fix this after the whole lockdown situation. I thought it was a really weird thing for them to do. Like, I could see it maybe in universities in Europe or something. But I was like, or maybe it's common all over the world and I'm just like old-fashioned. But one time I had to work in Toronto, so I was looking for the cheapest places I could stay. And one of the cheapest ones I found turned out to be the university, because they were renting out the dorm rooms during the off-season. So not only could you check out what it's like to live on the dorm, but you like actually got to rent like what would normally be a student's room. In hindsight, I should have realized that was going to be a little bit of a wild experience, because I've never lived on a dorm before, so I didn't realize what kind of wild parties are going on there. Well, I guess I had an idea of the wild parties, but I didn't realize that extreme. No, but anyways, I went to go use the washroom. Like, when you're staying in these dorm rooms, they have shared bathrooms. So there's shitloads of different student rooms on each floor that you can rent out, but none of them have bathrooms. There's just like a shared bathroom for each floor. So that's what I was kind of wondering. Maybe that was where they were worried about students going back and everything, because, dear God, they all have to share bathrooms at our university if they're living on the dorm. Like on campus or whatever it's called. Yeah, and then the other weirdest thing too was it was like they had some rooms that were shower rooms that were like gender neutral. So people of all genders are just going into a giant room to shower. I was like, this is kind of fucked up. It's like, I was like, maybe bathhouses in Europe and stuff. I did not anticipate seeing that in Toronto. Maybe that's changed and that was just years ago. But that was kind of fucked. I was like, dear God, how is like everyone not getting pregnant here? Going to have showers together? Man, oh man. Yeah, so make sure you get your grades up, kids. You might want to go to that university. Just kidding. Or stay clear of that university, I mean. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, man. If I was like sending my daughters or even like my kids to sons to university, it's like, can we send them to university that has like actual gendered shower rooms? I don't know if I'm really wanting to send them all off to shower together. That's pretty fucked up. Hey, we almost died. Let's see if we can kill them. Yeah, let's put him over here. Let's try to wipe him out this way, and I'll put it on manual battle. Now, it wasn't that bad, I guess. They did have like one tiny shower that was like for just the guys' room, washroom only. So I was like, yeah, I'll just wait for that one. I'm not gonna go into the giant communal shower. That's so fucked. Like, I knew Toronto was a little bit messed up with like all the brothels and fucking sex clubs and stuff. But I was like, that's, even the university was a little bit extreme. No, then I was wondering why when I got to the university too, that all the doors were like locked, so that you couldn't even get into the dorm buildings without like key coding your way in. And then I started to realize why. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, some crazy people definitely want to get into there. Yeah, those were some wild adventures working in Toronto. If anyone wants an adventure in life, that's what I found too. One of the main reasons I started working in Toronto is I was getting too depressed from just doing the same shit. Got a job that I was working at for so long that wasn't working out the greatest. I was like, oh God, gotta try something new. Because you don't want to get stuck in a rut doing the same thing. Oh, right. Oh no, I thought he was dead and he just turned into a fucking tombstone. Now I know when I was a kid, like my parents' generation, all the schools for Catholic schools in our city, they used to be segregated for genders. So they had a boys' school and girls' school. Oh fuck, I gotta pause it. But thankfully by the time I got to school, all that gender segregating stuff had already stopped. Not that we should go to the extreme of all showering together, but at least we could go to the same school. Oh dear God, why is all their team back alive? I thought some of them were dead before. Fuck. Alright, let's just do a quick battle. Hey, thanks love. Appreciate you for signing in the show. Ah, fuck. Now we can't get our hands on the fucking chest. God, I hate when that happens. Something I'm all too familiar with. Man. Dear God. Alright, let's try just a battle skip and see if that'll give it to us. You never know, right? You never know until you try. Fuck! Son of a... Oh well, it's not the end of the world to miss one chest. We got some of the smaller chests. Smaller ain't always bad, right? The big gold chest is overrated. Ah, fuck. Picked the wrong one. Supposed to make advanced clones. The hell am I doing with those? Holy shit, blue hero. All right. That's what I'm talking about. 8 purples. That's all I like to see. Alright, we finished everything. The only thing really we have left to do is a little bit of casino wheels. Tried to finish the expedition as much as we could. Anyone else see anything we missed? I think we got everything done. According to the daily tasks, we succeeded. Yeah, I was thinking this hero, Queen Elizabeth, is one we need, so might as well go for her. Let's try a couple more spins, see if they'll give us a Darius. Oh, we got that guy. Darius should be pretty damn soon. Famous last words. Oh wait, they're not going to give me him back to back because it just said I had great fortune, right? It's probably not going to be like, oh, you got great fortune. Oh, you got great fortune. Let's try one more. Fuck. One more. No! Alright, so I think next thing we'll do... Oh yeah, getting close. Yeah, I was thinking, what's the point too? Why am I going to save all the casino tokens if I have enough to do the casino event to full each time anyways? So what would be the point of waiting? Wait because I'm going to save up more tokens than I even need? Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with monetization. I'll have to look it up on YouTube to figure out what I'm supposed to do now. I think there's some sort of monetization application. I'll probably have to try to figure that out. Hopefully it just doesn't result in the channel getting shut down. Well, we'll see how it goes. Now, I'm pretty sure, like, once you monetize, they check your channel more strictly. That's the one thing I'm a little bit lucky about my longer episodes. I'm pretty sure anyone who's going to get a job to, like, watch my episode to see where I'm being inappropriate is going to have a fucking long episode to watch. Can they actually sit through the whole thing? I don't know. People are very impatient these days. I'm really surprised even people that like the show can sit through an hour of it. Most people don't have like super patience anymore. I know I don't. My patience sucks balls, and not in a good way. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do at the Institute. Yeah, Shelly's got a gold Robin. Oh, can't believe it. That's one hero that I don't even have. Yeah, so congratulations. I should really work on a gold Robin. I think I just got a new Robin recently, didn't I? Hey, thanks Epic C. I appreciate it. We owe it to Shelly and her brother. I think they were the ones that helped push us over the 1,000 mark. Unless someone else in here in the chat helped too. Appreciate that. I think we were, what, 5 away yesterday, so we got 5 subs since yesterday. No, don't worry, like, man, when I was outside looking what kind of material I could find for my vlogging series, so lucky. Every time I go outside, I'm like, man, this is like one of the nicest places I could ever live. I'm like, I can hardly wait, or I hope I never have to move. And it's going to get too expensive one day. But I'll try to afford it. See how long I can last. That's the one thing when your city grows and grows and grows. As nice as it is about it growing, eventually it grows to the point where it pushes you out, right? Unless you can afford it. Well, thankfully, Toronto, they were saying our real estate prices in Toronto have started to drop. So, who knows, maybe I'll move to the big city. I'm about an hour outside of Toronto, so I'm the last stop on the public transit. Or the train public transit. They got buses that go farther. Or cheap train. They got expensive trains that go farther too. Alright, so what did we got there? Darwin, yeah. We have to go to the Darwin bank or lab. We'll clone up some people. Alright, so before we get some more clones made, let's get a quick message from the sponsor.
Today's clones will be brought to you by Crack. Crack. It'll fuck you up. Woo!
Alright, let's get some clones made. Who should we make first? Lightning. Water. Chaos. Ooh. Do we have chaos? Holy shit, we do. Should I make up a couple chaos? Let's see. Alright, the only one we got that we can make a chaos is him. And there's no other ones of him. So yeah, let's just make them. It's not too often I get to make extra chaos clones. This is pretty sweet. Yeah. Jack shit. Alright, let's go. Next one on the list. Yeah, if anyone wants to pick a clone to make, just let me know. I can let the viewers pick a clone if they want. Yeah, top shelf. I have been working on a few other ideas. Yeah, these days, I don't know what it is. It seems like time's going in fast forward. No matter how much I focus and try to get jobs done, I'm getting very little done compared to what I used to. So, maybe it's just an age thing, but Dear God, man, it feels like one day is like half of what it used to be. Like just going to play disc golf, moving my uncle, came back, and it's already like after supper time. It's like, what the fuck? Barely did anything. No, the disc golf game was surprisingly good, and I think I know what it is. I gotta stop trying to play disc golf professionally in tournaments and stuff, because I preferred just playing for fun. I started to dislike disc golf when I went pro to play. It's fucking annoying. Too much pressure. It's the same reason I never bet on disc golf, because I was like, man, I don't even like the added pressure. I like just playing to have fun. And disc golf kind of turned into a job. I was like, God, I don't want to turn disc golf into a job. I just want to do it for fun. Yeah, I almost had 3 holes in one, like back to back. I was like, holy fuck. Each time, just bang off the post, bang off the post. It's like usually hitting the post once per game is pretty good, let alone fucking 3 shots in a row. Oh, and I don't know if anyone else has noticed this in their area, but it's not really that, like, snow hasn't melted that long. Still pretty cold outside, and we already have shitloads of bugs. So I was like, what the fuck? This is like the year of super bugs or something. Hope that's not a sign of some other things to come. Yeah, even Epic C was saying it. Yeah, like days seem like they're going by so much faster. I don't know. It's not even like it seems slightly faster. It's like almost seems like half the day. It's like ridiculous. Like I remember being able to get like 8 hours of shit done and then being like, holy fuck, I still got another 4 hours to sit around and do whatever the hell I want. And 4 hours seemed like a long time. Well, I was like, what the fuck? Now it's like 8 hours. Get home, sleep, eat, bed. Now, they were saying technically their planet is speeding up, where our day has shrank by, I forget, only a few milliseconds or whatever. So technically it is actually getting shorter, but it shouldn't feel like half the day. Unless it's just like a perceived feeling. Like how kettle boiling, if you watch it, it seems like it takes longer. Now, I was thinking if anyone else wants to be a sponsor, I won't even have to charge to do sponsors in the beginning because I don't really have any paid sponsors to swap anyone out with. Maybe in the future, if I get paid sponsors, I'll have to be like, sorry, can't keep doing free sponsors, but you never know. Who knows? Maybe if the ad revenue is that good from YouTube, I could just keep doing free sponsors to anyone that has decent products that I like. Oh yeah, and the other thing I was working on too is a lot of my friends that are musicians want to do break music. So instead of just going to a sponsor, we could go to a break song, live bands. I don't know how good of bands I can book. I know a lot of my friends that are just good at jamming at guitars and shit. But I also know some Juno-nominated award singers, so maybe I could get them to come on. That'd be sweet. The toilet paper. Yeah, I like that one. Now I'll try to read it, but every time I read jokes, I always fuck it up. Let's see if we can do it. Life is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer you get to the end, closer to the end you get, the faster it seems to go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Live bands that want to come on my show, you don't have to be the best musician ever. When it comes to live bands, usually people are like, all right, live music. Most people like it, even if it's reasonably good. Not saying any of the bands I got lined up aren't good, but we'll see. No, I was thinking I was bragging last week that, oh yeah, I got the sound issues all worked out. We'll get guests on. And then I started listening to some of the recordings. I'm like, oh fuck, man. My sound effects are like double the volume of me talking. So I had to try to balance that out. I think I got that a little bit closer now. I really fucking wish they would have just included a goddamn volume adjuster for the sound effects. Some people might be like, oh, just up the volume on your mic. Well, my mic goes into the soundboard. So the soundboard has its, once you're up to the max, you're at max, right? Normally the OBS or whatever has extra settings, but if I turn that up, it'll go up for both. Yeah, setting up a studio is a lot of fun. A lot of money goes into it. A lot of times it never works. Especially if it's me setting it up. No, I gotta be less mean. Yeah, thanks, James. I appreciate you sticking with the show even after almost making you go deaf. Now, sadly, my grandma was telling me that. She actually almost lost all the hearing in her one ear because my grandpa used to snore so much. I was like, holy fuck. Doesn't take much to damage the human eardrums. Don't I know? Holy shit, 9 viewers and 12 likes? How is that even possible? Woohoo! Now, I wish Potato Memes was here to see it. Dear God, Potato Memes, if you're listening and you're in rough shape, hang in there, man. You can do it. Now, I was just talking to basically my old stepdad. He was talking about all the different cancer treatments that he had to go through. Sometimes in life it doesn't seem worth going on, but now he's saying that even though he went through all that, he was glad that he still got some extra years. So you just never give up, man. Try not to. I know in Canada it's really weird. They keep changing all of our laws. So now the only assisted death allowed for medical reasons. But now if a person just doesn't want to live, they can get it too. I was like, that's kind of fucked up. Remember, it wasn't in, I can't remember what movie it was. Was it Idiocracy, where they had the suicide booth? You could go into it if you didn't want to live anymore, it was legal. The booth would just kill you. I was like, what the fuck? That's actually legal in Canada now. I was like, how is that even possible? Now, some people are arguing, they're like, yeah, you shouldn't be able to kill yourself just because you have like some sort of mental issue. You should try to work your way through it, right? There is medications for that. That's how I was wondering if Canada gets a little bit too far with me trying to be progressive. Like, it is nice to try to be progressive, be the latest on the edge of like the coolest new human rights. But man, that's like a little bit weird. Even for me. It's weird for me, that's saying something. Alright, that's a good idea. I was just thinking what Shelly is. She was saying to check how many robins, because we got a few now. So I shouldn't be complaining that Shelly has more gold robins than I do, because we might actually be able to make one. Yes. Oh, I think I know what it is. I was wondering why there's so many hot babes out jogging in my city lately, like way more than ever. It's because all the fucking gyms are closed, right? So they still can't jog inside on those treadmills. So now that's why there's so many running around. Oh, that explains it. It's like, fuck, man, I should have been going to the gym a long time ago. No, there's lots of guys running too. Don't want to be so sexist. No, if I ever do show the hot people running around the trail, try to get guys' asses too. No, I'm just kidding. It's fucking nasty. Alright, let's get out of here. Can't go on this discussion any longer. No, I've just been cooped up in the house in Canadian winter for too long. It seems like a fucking miracle to go outside and see other humans again. Alright, so what do we got? Pet Center, Chip Center. Oh yeah, we were gonna check out the amount of robins we have. Thank God I remembered. Like I was thinking there's no way I was gonna remember that. I was gonna have to write it down. So I got 1 robin there, 2 what's her name, Harsh Assassins. That's pretty good. Alright, so let's check out how many other robins we got. Excuse me. I'll come back and check DNA if I don't find any. I'm pretty sure I have 1 at least in this lineup. If I had, oh, there, I think I saw 1. Yeah, there she is. Right, so we got 1 hot babe there, 1 in the inventory. Yeah, let's check the DNA inventory just in case we have another one happen to be used in DNA. I doubt it because everyone in DNA is usually gold. There's no way there should be a purple one.
Hello, first. The council never. Hey, buddy. The council never give up.
Alright, so yeah, that's correct. We have 2 robins. So once we get 1 more robin, we can make a gold one. Is that how it works? Let's check. Should be. Oh, it's not Robin. There she is. She looks like the Predator with that mask on. I wonder if that's what she's supposed to look like. Right, so yeah, we'll need 3 Robins, an Abe, and this chick. Who is it? Empress Wu. I should remember Wu. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. Sexy Cyborg Wu, I think it's called. Man, she's a babe. And she has really good electronics that she shows. I'm not just watching it for her. Now, I was thinking maybe I'll expand my channel a bit more now that we're at the 1,000 subs, but as far as I know, it's going to be Clone Evolution, bit of Entropia, and then a 3rd random game, whatever one anyone wants to see. And we'll do some outdoor vlogging series. And let's see here, what else? Let's make 1 more. Let's go with a lightning. Alright, I think we could still make 1 more even after this. Now, one of the other games I want to start playing is Battlefield 2 for PlayStation 2. And it might be really hard to play it because the game's been shut down since 2012 or whatever. But I've been following the mod community, and there's like teams of hackers that have been working on it for like a decade. And they've almost got it. Well, I shouldn't say almost. I'd say they're about 30% of the way there. So who knows how much more we'll have to wait. Maybe the game will just get re-released. Praying that will happen before the hackers even break it. Now, it's kind of sad that that's what it comes to. Game developers take your favorite game away. The only way you can get it back from them is fucking hack it. Shut all the servers down on you. Now, with most games, the servers are easy to duplicate and reconnect to, but this one's a real bitch. It's one of the first ones by DICE and EA. I think it won an award even for one thing where they're saying it's like one of the only games that's like never been rebooted. Alright, so let's see. We're at 1 hour and 5 and I'm getting called to go eat or move my uncle. Actually, yeah, it's probably to move my uncle. So, we'll try to wrap it up a little bit quicker today. Let's give a shout out to everyone in the chat first while we do a dungeon battle. Welcome to the dungeon. Yeah, I was thinking that was a word. I don't even know what it means. It's like, oh shit, what word did I just say? Hey, Suki joined the chat. Didn't even notice. Welcome back to the chat, Suki. Sorry, I get carried away. Yeah. This is a fucking wonderful show. So many people tuned in for my 1,000 sub special. I didn't even know I was gonna. Yeah, What's Up Q is here around 500 subs. So thanks, man. It took like fucking a year to get an extra 500, but I appreciate everyone's help. That was really awesome, everyone. Alright, so yeah, let's give a shout out to everyone in the chat, and we'll get a big round of applause for them. Alright, so first we got Shelly. She made it first, and if we have a prize for first soon, hopefully, we'll see what this monetization is like. I found out the monetization rules for YouTube says something if you're going to do contests, you can't charge money. As long as everyone can enter for free, then you're allowed to do contests. Or the contests have to follow the rules of your local authorities. So if anyone's violating rules of authorities, make sure you let me know so I can never give you the prize. Alright, so what's up, Q? Shelly, what's up? What's up? Oh, Top Shelf. Thanks again, Top Shelves. Shelly's dumb brother. I'm sure Shelly's brother's not dumb, but Shelly helped create the account. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shelly's brother, you can change your name. When Shelly's not looking, you have your parents' permission now, right? No, just don't pick something like Suki's name, for God's sakes. I think she only gets away with it because she's a young teenage girl, too. I think even being younger, you won't get away with it being a guy. They'll throw you into the fire. The fire screen. We're not at the fire screen yet. Alright, so let's continue. So, Shelly's brother. I won't call you the dumb brother, if I can remember. Top Shelf. Love Kaja. I'm not sure how to say that. Sorry. I can say I got that one pretty bad. Epic C. Thanks, all the way from Greece. And then, whew, almost said Suki's full name. I gotta watch that every time. I just go to read it, and I'm like, oh fuck. I can't read that. No, it doesn't help being a bald and a German. I shouldn't be reading things like that, right? Alright, so anyways, let's continue. No, thanks for joining the chat, Suki. I don't mind even if you have a really mean name. Right, anyways, let's go James Hudson. Yeah, thanks for the congratulations. Oh, Dan Davis. Thanks for joining the show again. I believe he's one of the sponsors, or not sponsors, patrons. I could be wrong, but pretty sure he is. Top Shelf, Epic C. Yeah, how did everyone make it into the show tonight? I must have picked a good time or something, eh? Holy fuck, today's Friday. Alright, so yeah, Friday at this time is not such a bad time. Or TV sucks balls tonight, right? Not a good way. Alright, so let's see. Marco Coolness, thanks again. Hey, I haven't even seen you around here, I don't believe, unless I got your name mixed up. So, thanks for joining the chat for the first time, or welcome back. Lumpy League TV, that sounds like a cool channel. Everyone should check that out, unless it's something horrible. Then I swear to God I didn't know. Alright, thanks everyone for joining, and let's get everyone a big round of applause, even though we lost the battle. I'm a loser, you're not. Did the applause work? I'll try again. There we go. Nah, I'm still getting used to the soundboard. It's a little bit of an adventure. Mysterious adventure. Alright, so next thing we'll do is we'll get a shout out to the patrons, and I think we'll do... I'd love to do one more expedition battle, but we don't have any team to face them. Fuck. It's a shame, because it looks like we could take one of them out. All of our team didn't suck so bad. I could rearrange my heroes and take out all the heroes that are being used as DNA, then fuck them up that way. I don't think it's really worth it. Oh, we got a free refresh. Thanks, viewers, for pointing that out. Alright, let's do the free refresh. Now we got some new battles. I was wondering what the fuck. How did we get through all the battles so quick? Oh, I know what it was. I was trying to beat that gold chest. I didn't want to give it up. When you get your hands that close to the chest, you just don't want to let it go. Now, what was the other video game news today? I keep hearing about Nintendo Switch rumors. The only thing that I was thinking, I was going to buy Nintendo Switch to play the new Bomberman game, but I watched the reviews for it and it got really bad reviews. They were saying that it was overpriced, it had less features than the previous version, and didn't offer anything new. Oh, they gave me some level 150 armor. That was new. So we'll vaporize that one today at the end of the show. Oh yeah, I got called up. I better hurry. So we'll go right to the end, see if we can get our hands on the chest. Now, don't worry, my travel vlogs won't just be all hot babes running around on the jogging trails. There was actually a cool museum I was looking at today, a couple new bus stations. So if anyone wants to see the travel bus stations in Canada, can get a look at where you'll need to go. Especially the brand new ones, so well, even people in my city are going to want to check that out. I couldn't believe the size of the bus station they built at the university. I was like, holy fuck, man, that rivals any in the whole city. Alright, so we made it to the gold chest with the full team. Holy fuck, it's all level 200s. This is going to be a brutal battle. Let's try. Wish us luck, everyone. We can take him out. Alright, so I think while this battle is going, we'll quickly open up the patrons, give them a shout out. And because we're reaching the monetization phase, I won't get too crazy with the cryptocurrencies. I'll mention them, but I won't really bother showing them on the screen for now. Alright, so for the patrons, we got Jim, Ray, Travis, and Suki. Really appreciate everyone, even the ones that could only do it a temporary time. Any time's better than no time in my books. There's no nation better than donation. Now the patron song, as you can see on my desktop there, if you look at the icons, hopefully I don't have any pictures of boobs. No, it's just the, oh fuck, LMMS. Yeah, so that's the new name of the, oh fuck, I launched it, sorry. Hopefully this doesn't use too many resources. There, I think I closed it. Yeah, so I got the LMMS audio thing working, so I'm working on the song. It's interesting trying to mix beats and how it works. It's actually kind of fun. But yeah, so we'll see how long that process is going to take. Hopefully I can speed it up. I think I almost picked a beat that's pretty good. Alright, what else have we got next? I'll mention the cryptocurrency stuff, but make sure everyone with all these offers that you're 18 plus or whatever your regional laws are. You don't want to be getting me or yourself into trouble. Holy shit, 15 likes, dear God. Someone's on a fucking roll tonight helping out the show. Appreciate it. Now we just need to share some of that love with Potato Mans and his family, man. Alright, so 159,866 is how much Satoshi I have in my free Bitcoin wallet. If anyone wants to check out the link for that below. They offer these little loot boxes that you can break open once every hour. So I do it. There I just got 3 Satoshi, 2 free lottery tickets, and 2 reward points. And if you happen to do shows and or other website projects and you want to share the referral links, boom, there you go. Got yourself some cool referrals for Bitcoin wallets. They also offer gambling, but I try to stay clear of gambling, to be honest. Alright, and the next other one is a wallet system for BetFury. And it's the same thing where it's a cryptocurrency wallet, but it also has betting. I don't really like the betting portion, but what I do like about BetFury is they offer shitloads of other wallet currencies. So you can have a whole bunch of different kinds, and you can buy or win shares of the casino. So if you get a whole bunch of shares of the casino, now you're starting to profit from everyone gambling. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and so far I got 88 referrals on the one, and holy shit, 19 referrals on the other. Thanks everyone who's helping with that. Just collected some more. Dear God. No, I'll be out of my mom's basement before I'm 50. You just wait and see. You just wait. Alright, yeah, let's give a shout out to who's in the lead for this one. Kilo's bet 18 million Satoshi, and Cinder's bet 33,333 Satoshi. So congratulations to them. Hopefully they won something with some of those bets. I know with betting on casinos is really hard. That's why I just try to stay with using the wallet. Put money in the wallet, not take it out. Alright, so what else do we got? Yeah, so if anyone, oh yeah, Dan's here to say congrats on the 1K. Oh, best idiots here too. Thanks. Oh, he says he's also Kaminsky. No, thanks everyone for using your duplicate accounts to help. I know I've got 2 accounts too, so after this I'll give it a like. I got one for my other business that I tried to launch and failed. But the YouTube account's still open, so I figured I'd use it. No, it's for my vaporizer attachment if everyone wants to check it out too. Same deal, you have to be 18 plus. Although with the vaporizer you can use it for uses that aren't 18 plus, because you can just use it as like a humidifier to fill your room. But I doubt anyone really uses it for that. Alright, so let's go and wrap up the rest before we get going. What else was there? Oh yeah, the affiliate links. Alright, so if anyone wants to help out with Patreon, we already showed that off. Society 6 is finishing quick. It is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts and bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hido TV will pay you to watch videos. Swagbucks pays you to shop online. GameKit will pay you to try video games. They get you to sign up for free-to-play games, track how far you make it. If you make it to certain levels, they give you points, and those points can be cashed out for Amazon gift cards. It's a pretty cool system. A bunch of people have already been using it, so I really got to start recommending it more. Or actually giving a shout out to everyone who's signed up and is already winning points. Alright, so free Bitcoin and the other wallet systems I got going. I talked about those earlier. Virtual Mate Sex Machine, also for adults and men only. Perfect for the lockdown situations. You want to keep yourself out of trouble. Hopefully we won't be, those will be behind us soon. No, it's kickstarted, crowdfunded, and it has shipped. Gets mixed reviews. Some people love it, others hate it. They're still updating it a lot too, so it's like the whole crowdfunding thing. But I wouldn't recommend trying to return it, because that's pretty gross. Right, anyways, click more, show more if you want all these links and more, including my website. And let's get to the fire screen. Fire screen! Alright, fire screen. We got some brand new armor that we can check, see what it tastes like in the vaporizer today. If I can find the mouse. There it is. Alright, we almost beat the gold chest. Fuck. Got right to the end. Yeah, it sucks, man. 2 times in a row. Chest denial. Alright, let's see here. Oh, if you get a level 150 Sensei helmet in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. Holy shit, it says Hanzo has carefully crafted and made helmet for himself. The Sensei helmet. So who's that Hanzo guy again? I'll have to look him up. But anyways.
Just make sure never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone.
See you later. I'll get the second camera going here. I have to fix my green screen. Still fucked. Not in a good way. Later. Sorry, I gotta remember the sound effects are louder than me. I'll remember one day. Yeah, see you, Epic C. Thanks again. And thanks everyone for the 1000K. Congratulations. Fuck man, it took years to do it. We did it. Yeah, we did it. Alright, see you everyone. Have a good weekend and good luck in the casino event.